Guess what, Mr. Gibson? Downstairs just let me know that your daughter's here already, so we can take her down now.
What are you doing?
I just dropped my painkillers.
Said these aren't even your painkillers, unless you've changed your name. Mr. W. Gibson.
They are my pills, okay? In case you haven't heard, I had a motor accident.
I don't get it. Why do your pills have W. Gibson on the bottle?
Because I broke the bottle mine were in, and that was empty, so I used it.
Well, it's got today's date on it.
And that's an issue why?
Well, it seems a bit weird, that's all.
Can I have my bottle back, please?
So, where's the broken bottle?
It's in a bin somewhere. What do you want me to do? Search through a dozen or so just to find it? I mean, what exactly are you accusing me of?
I'm not.
Do you think I stole these?
I don't know.
Why would I, a med student, take somebody else's pills? It's insane. Not to mention dangerous.
And illegal.
Completely. Do I look like a drug addict to you?
I guess not.
Good. Because guess not is right. Is this interrogation over?
Yeah. Sorry, eh?
And what are you doing out here anyway? This is a restricted area. Okay? Especially to dumb kids who can't stay out of trouble.
Oh, it's just leaving.
Good. Because if I catch you out here again, I will tell your mother.
Hey, settle down.
Now go. Take off.
The DHB wants you to move on the bed upgrade.
We have 2 heavy-duty beds already. That's enough for now.
You'll need at least 6. Buy 4 more.
It's not in the budget, Rachel. Look, I sent you an email this morning clarifying all this. Didn't you get it?
The regions have all agreed to the upgrade by the start of spring.
Oh, a new, shorter time frame. That's great.
Larger patients are disadvantaged by the lack of beds to suit their size. It's a simple problem with a simple solution. We need you to action them.
How? By not building your therapy pool, axing the entire nurse education budget?
It's not an either-or, Callum. It's your job to see these things are fulfilled.
Without extra funds, Rachel, I can't see this happening in the immediate future.
If you hadn't stuffed up on the surgical tourism scheme, you'd have the extra funds.
So this is you saying, I told you so.
I don't recall anticipating you'd chase your girlfriend to New Plymouth and drop the ball, but you did, and now you have to deal with the consequences.
Getting personal isn't helpful. If you still resent me being CEO, then you deal with it.
I supported your return to CEO. Have you forgotten? Now, are you going to action the beds?
In the short term, how can I?
I'm done holding your hand, Callum. Just do your job.
Am I allowed to ask?
I'm just imagining the headlines. Hospital CEO robs bank to pay for bed upgrade.
Oh, Rachel being huckery.
Ah, she's just doing a job. Enjoying it just a little too much, but as financial head kicker, I can't expect too much.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find the money somewhere.
I've already raided every discretionary fund we have, and at 12 grand a bed, I have to make cuts somewhere. Nurse education budget is going to be it.
That's a pity.
Scotty's going to spit.
Sit.
Is there a problem?
I made a mistake, apparently.
I forgive you.
Sit. Stay. I trusted you by mentioning your brother's interest in a girl. You used that information to torpedo his date.
I merely may have mentioned that he regarded an outing with Ulla as more than just an outing.
You torpedoed his date, with some relish, apparently.
Oh, poor Evan. He's more sensitive than you'd expect for someone who acts like a pig the rest of the time.
It was cruel to have fun at his expense.
Okay, I feel bad. Happy?
Jasmine has something she'd like to tell you.
What? She's going to become a nun and take a vow of silence?
Evan, shut up. Jazz, apologise.
Sorry. About, Ulla.
Whatever. Let's face it, it was never going to happen.
Which is admirably honest of you. Well done. Okay, that's us then.
It will be when you apologise properly.
I said sorry, but I have to grovel. Fine. I'm sorry for messing things up for your date with her. I was a mole.
I'm over it. Ulla who?
Who is it?
It's Ulla. She wants to meet.
Oh.
Good. She still wants to be friends.
Exactly, Dad. She wants to be friends. Men are so naive.
I've got you down to attend a wound care course, which is next month.
I won't leave a gap on the wards.
No, I'll cover it. Having you an expert in wound care is going to save me trouble down the line. I'm just pleased you want to do it.
Scotty, you got a moment?
Sure.
I have to cut the nurse education budget. DHB have insisted that we move the bed upgrade forward. Something had to give. I'm sorry.
Every time. Budget cuts. Why not take something else away from the nurses? This means your course is a no-go.
Deja vu.
I do realise it was only last week that you were told that the theatre course was postponed.
It's okay. I'm good.
I am sorry.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yo, how's it going? Just in time for coffee.
it's stone cold. How long has it been sitting here?
I don't know, sorry. I've got caught up. Hey, yeah, I'll make you another one. Oh, how was your bar shift?
I haven't been to work yet.
How was yesterday's shift then? Are you getting on okay with Murray? Hey, could I score some freebies off you when he's not around?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great. And don't worry, I won't get you sacked, not on your first week anyway.
I take it you're pain-free right now.
Yeah, absolutely, much better. You know, I don't miss the bar work, especially Friday nights, the suits, you know, just because they wear a tie, they think there's something special.
What are you so up about?
I saw my father move out. That's good news, eh? Yeah, do you want another coffee?
No, thanks. And maybe you should stick to chamomile tea for a bit, yeah?
No, thanks. I think I'll have a coffee.
Hey.
Hey,
What's up?
about that thing Jazz said.
Look, forget it. She was just being a douche.
Okay, but I thought I might clear the air just in case.
Consider it cleared.
It's just that, like, you know, you and me,
As if, right?
kinda. And you should totally go for someone hot. I have a few friends. Kayla, I can introduce you if you like.
Oh, no, that's okay. I don't want to seem desperate.
I didn't say you were. Hey, Timon, this is Evan.
Yeah.
Dude.
If you don't mind not mentioning this in case anyone asks.
Yeah, no sweet.
Cheers.
Yo, Dick.
Maybe we should have a cake stall to raise money for the nurse education budget.
I need to upskill staff now. It's a false economy cutting our budget. We only end up paying more for agency staff.
Or senior staff end up doing double shift.
So much for all his promises.
I guess Callum's doing what he can with the money he's got.
Hey, fancy some lunch? I thought we'd get some takeaways from the IV and go and sit in the park.
Yeah, sounds like a great idea.
Tracy, you know how much I love you.
You already asked me and I'm working.
No one is available. I've got no agency budget left.
Well, I could do it, I suppose.
Thanks, but I need an experienced medical nurse.
So what are you going to do?
Throttle Callum.
Plan B?
Every time admin has to find money, what do?
Cut the nurse's budget. I know, but what's your plan?
If I don't have adequate cover, I'm closing beds.
Hey, Fiona said you needed someone to cover a shift in medical. I'm up for it.
You really want to do another double?
Sure, why not?
Okay, thanks.
I feel sorry for her. Can't be easy knowing we're all about to lynch her boyfriend.
Lynching. Nice idea. Got any rope?
Sure.
Hey, how's Hunter?
Weirder than ever.
I saw him racing through the wards before. I thought he looked okay.
Hunter swings between okay and very not. Can painkillers mess with your head?
Oh, it depends. The ones with codeine can mess you up if you take them with alcohol. Plus, they're addictive.
He's only just started taking them, though. He was weird way before this accident.
Weird how?
Studying all night, burning toast and not even knowing it.
Sounds like a med student to me. He'll be right.
So, your Nula, admin thing?
Am I suddenly in the first 15?
So she's into rugby guys now.
Yeah, she's hanging out with this Dick Timon. Now I'm the world's biggest loser. You know, I should have t-shirts printed.
Except he's a rugby player, and Jazz reckons he'll cheat on her for sure. So she might need a shoulder to cry on soon.
What, mine?
Well, if you're around, so be around.
Good plan.
Do you want the good news?
You've been headhunted by a mining outfit in outback Namibia.
The DHB are going to stump up for half of your bed upgrade.
Why would they do that?
They don't want to be sued by some litigious large patient when the bed collapses underneath them.
Hey, that's great, because the money from the nurse education budget wasn't nearly enough.
You went ahead with that?
Oh, very popular decision, Rachel.
Lana, have you got a moment? Dr. Mackay wants to go through the budgets. Again. The DHB funding doesn't come with strings, it comes with rope. We expect you to order the beds by the end of the week, or you don't get the money.
Fancy some overtime?
I'll get the budgets. I was just thinking about you. Do you want to go to a movie tonight?
Mum will never let me.
How come?
She caught me at the mall with Timon when I was supposed to be riding roller coasters with Phoenix.
And the lesson we learned from this is?
Put a GPS tracking device on my mum.
The lesson we learn is we tell the truth because it generally works out a whole lot better.
Sensible advice usually means no fun.
Well, I'm sorry, we can't do that movie. Another time, eh?
Sweet.
Bummer, man.
Tell me about it.
Timon seems like a nice guy.
He's okay if you're into him talking about himself, about changing codes, and half an hour on some football boot.
You need a shoulder to cry on?
Huh?
Until you meet the next hunky older guy who gets you into trouble, you need a friend.
You want to be friends?
Well, why not? You get to share the heartbreak of finding out the most boring guy in school is actually boring.
You're weird.
And not as weird as some. And anyway, you like me a little bit, right?
A bit.
And I like you despite how nasty you are. So let's do coffee, my BFF.
Could you put a line in for me?
Is there no one else around?
Well, I can't do it, and Chitra has just missed twice.
I've got a couple of things I have to do first, so how about we aim for 10 minutes' time?
My line, then you can do the other things.
Okay. Excuse me.
What about the vehicle lease budget?
We might squeeze a few grand out of that, which is about that much bed. Callum Mackay.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to make dinner.
I'm the one who's sorry. We're up to our necks in it here. Where are you?
Still at work. Scotty needed someone to cover, so I thought it'd help.
I hope you're not copping it for me cutting the nursing budget.
It's not a popular decision.
Either way, Lana and I are still scouring the budgets for every cent we can find.
All right, I'll see you later then.
Yeah, see you then. Scotty, how can I help?
I managed to get nurses for tonight, but I'm struggling to fill the roster. I need an increase in agency budget for more overtime.
Mate, I'm going to have to ask you to be patient because, quite frankly, I'm between a rock and a hard place.
If I can't cover shifts with adequately trained staff, I'll refuse to accept patients into the wards. If I run out of money for temp staff, I'll close beds.
No offence, but I don't think you've got the authority to make those kinds of decisions.
I won't risk my patients or my staff with inadequate resourcing. I'll instruct my staff and the union accordingly.
I can't believe this.
Hey, is that your old bike jacket?
Shrunk.
Sure thing, Dad. The jacket kind of evaporated, but you stayed exactly the same.
This might have to go out too.
No way! It's so old, it's cool.
Yeah. If only you had a son you said could ride your bike. You know, he could wear that jacket.
I pulled my first ton in this.
His first ton.
Old geezers speak, meaning he illegally travelled 100 miles an hour. In a second, he'll give me the jacket and tell me never to speed.
Well, let's see if it fits first.
If it doesn't, can I have it?
Yeah, it fits.
Nice. Seriously. Uh-oh. Hey, Mum. I'm at Evan studying. Ask Mr. Cooper if you don't believe me.
Hi, Vasa.
See? Okay, 2 minutes. I have to go.
You need a lift?
I'll be okay. Thanks for the coffee, girlfriend.
No problem, BFF.
What does all that mean?
Oh, it's totally lame, but just being a friend is kind of not lame.
Oh, liking the girl you want to be with. Gee, that's a novel experiment.
Old people are so smug.
Seriously, I'm glad it's working out. And if it turns into something more...
Well, I'll get her pregnant and you can have a spaz.
I can't wait until you have teenage children of your own.
Here we go. Right, how are you feeling? Any better? Okay, both ends? You're gonna have to go off sick.
Sorry.
It's okay, we'll cope. I'll leave a note for Scotty saying you won't be in tomorrow either.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, get better. Right, hello, Mr. Ford. Your wound is a bit weepy, so I'm going to need to redress it, okay? And how are you feeling?
Hurts to wee.
Well, you might have a urine infection, so we'll send us back off to the lab. Okay, I'll get a container as soon as I'm finished doing this.
I need help with a probable bowel obstruction. She needs a nasogastric tube and a catheter.
My hands are full. We're one man down and I'm Ed.
This woman has persistent vomiting. You need to come and help me now.
Sorry, I'll be back as soon as I can.
Hey, ladies, you want chips? Chocolate bars, I give you cheap.
Ooh, I'll have a muesli bar, please.
Sure. Mum, do you want a munchie?
No, thanks, love. Good of you to help out your dad, by the way.
Well, he's paying me.
Well, in that case, I will have something. Any apricot and nut bars? Any mail? Oh.
And a message from a discharged patient, William Gibson.
Which is...
Hey, are you still being autistic?
It's Asperger's, if you don't mind. Message reads, apparently I've left my medication, bracket, Roidazine, end of bracket, at the hospital. Is it possible to pick it up later?
Did you say Gibson?
Yes. There must be a mistake. I packed his drugs in his bag myself. I tucked them right in.
Maybe someone brought them off.
Why would anyone do that?
Roidazine's the stuff that the ADHD kids are on, isn't it?
Correct. I hear they trade it with other kids too.
Hey, I'm weird enough without that stuff. But what would it do exactly?
It would make you wide awake, jittery, you'd have trouble sleeping.
Is it addictive?
Yes, which is another good reason not to experiment.
And so, if someone stole it, that would be a crime, right?
Correct. Do you know something about this?
No, nothing. I've just been thinking about a future career in the force. Detective Cooper, it's got a pretty cool ring to it, don't you think?
Heaven help us all. I'll give Mr. Gibson a call, okay?
Okay. I've just taken down Mr. Ford's dressing and it's a mess. He put dry gauze straight on the wound and it got all stuck. I've spent ages trying to soak it off.
It's Jill's patient, isn't it?
Yeah, he said he had to do it because she never came back. Also, Mr. Ford has developed hematuria and dysuria. His temper's now 38 too.
Have you told Dr. Lee?
Yeah, he's absolutely ropeable. He wants to know why Spec wasn't sent off during the night. He wants to know why the house surgeon wasn't told.
So do I. Have the night staff left yet?
Mostly. Hey, Jill.
Was it really busy last night?
Rhonda went off sick, remember, so she had her patients as well.
Yeah, do you know anything about Mr. Ford's dressing and UTI?
Did I do this? No, hang on, I went back and it was done. I thought Chitra had done it.
No, Mr. Ford did it himself and stuffed it up. And the UTI?
Oh, I forgot to send the spec off to the lab. Oh, we were flat out and Brooke grabbed me to help with the bowel obstruction.
Oh, boy.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you better stay on and fill out an incident report. Tell Dr. Lee what happened.
Oh, I feel bad about this.
No one died.
Yeah, not this time they didn't.
This isn't your fault, Jill. This belongs to management. Come on.
Hey,
What do you want?
just to see how the study's going. Staying awake all right?
What's it to you?
I just wanted to say that I felt bad about that whole pill mix-up.
Good, okay. Well, apology accepted. Goodbye.
No. I meant that I felt bad. You made me feel like an idiot.
Oh, well, you said it, not me.
Plus, threatening to tell my parents just for walking through the ammo bay is way harsh.
Well, okay, maybe it was a bit harsh, but it's a staff-only area.
You were in an ambulance uniform, as I recall.
Okay, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, okay? I mean, what do you want? Counselling?
Yeah, I'd say you're the one who needs counselling, wouldn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. You stole that patient's Roidazine. See, at first you were just using them to help you study, and then you got addicted. Hence you scrabbling around on the ground for a couple of pills.
That is complete bull, okay? Those pills are painkillers.
They're a synthetic amphetamine, and you're a junkie. And there was you making me feel like crap.
Okay, look, he gave me some just to help me study.
Pants on fire, dude.
But what do you want? Money? What?
I don't want anything. I just came to tell you that you're the idiot.
I just take a couple of pills to help with study, okay? But if my tutors find out, my whole career is flushed down the toilet.
I don't want your money.
Just take it and promise me that you won't tell anyone.
I wasn't going to. But I won't, okay?
Okay.
Man.
Okay, this gives a clear account of what happened. Thank you.
I shouldn't have worked last night.
I'm grateful that you did.
I've just seen a Mr. Ford. He wanted to complain about staffing levels last night. Something about helping the nurses out.
I stuffed up. I completely forgot to dress Mr. Ford's ulcer, so he did it himself. Also, I forgot to send a urine spac off to the lab. Consequently, he is febrile and unwell.
We were flat out. Jill was working a double shift. Look, a mistake happened. You owned up to it. Hopefully that's the last we'll hear of it. Go home and get some sleep. I blame you for this.
I'm sorry?
You keep pulling us back. Support staff, agency budgets, ongoing training. We're understaffed.
Nurse-patient ratios are being maintained.
At minimum levels. When it's busy, things get missed. Mistakes like this will happen again unless you fund us properly.
I don't have any money, Scotty.
I'm going up to see Mr. Ford. See if he needs a phone to ring his wife or maybe the media.
Good news. The DHB transferred the money for the new beds early. I think it's those nifty budgets you sent through. We might even make the deadline and get the DHB off our backs. Is everything okay?
No.
Shall I go ahead and place the order?
No. We're not going to put the DHB funds into the new beds. We're going to put it back into the nursing budget.
I don't actually think you can do that. It's not your money.
Yeah, I know. It's going to get ugly.
It's been a long time since I felt so relaxed with someone.
The sabotage.
I think you should know. Brooke has a certain reputation.
Are you trying to warn me off?
The betrayal.
When did this happen? You are the one with the problem.
The manipulation.
Is this your lame idea of a blackmail attempt?
So that's not going to happen.
It will, if you want me to keep quiet about you being an addict.
The humiliation.
We finally have ourselves a direct line to the CEO.
It's all the scandal you can handle.
Do you think we made a mistake?
Shortland Street. Weeknights 7 o'clock. TV2.